I'm Gen X. I grew up with people who went to World War II, people who were in the Vietnam War, people who went through segregation, the civil rights movement from the 20s, 1910s. And they described everything that we're seeing now. So this is nothing new. Yes, we are tired, but no, we're not scared. Anybody who grew up with nothing, who got everything out the mud, who had to find a way to eat and pay bills, is used to the struggle, has been through Afghanistan, has been through Vietnam, has been through the Cold War. Hell, we used to have to hide under our desk in case there was a nuclear war that broke out in the 80s. So being afraid of this, no. These are billionaires and rich elite trying to call shots and change our country. These aren't people with boots on the ground. These aren't people who would get their hands dirty, put their hands in the mud and get it out the mud. These people want to send military people out, the working class people, to do their dirty work. They're going to hide inside until everything is over and done with, and then they'd want to come outside and see the new world that they inherited. But being scared to defend myself, being scared to defend my family, no, I'm not afraid. I'm afraid for our service people. I'm afraid for our National Guard and our military who have to take orders from this Banana Republic crew. I'm not afraid for myself. I'm not afraid for what might happen. I would never let my kids go through this life without freedom, without liberty. The same liberties that we were able to enjoy because somebody fought, because somebody sweat, because of their blood. It's unethical for me not to continue that fight for my kids, for our children. So am I afraid? No. What do I have to be afraid of? I don't have billions to lose. I don't have corporations and companies. I'm not afraid to fight for my freedom. Freedom was never free to begin with. We've always had to fight for freedom. This country was built off of that. We know this too well. So am I afraid to fight for freedom? No. Nobody should be afraid to fight for their freedom. Everybody should be standing up for their freedoms. Whether it takes one person, 10 people, a neighborhood, a city, stand up for your freedom. These people don't care about anything that we're saying. They're not even listening. In fact, when we start to protest and complain, they send more people. They send more force. This is the idea. They are going to use force until we bow down. But they're underestimating our numbers. We have millions of people fed up with this. Once we decide to come together and once we decide to put an end to it, it will stop. But as long as they're able to pick us apart one by one, they get one person in the day, and the night they come for their neighbor. You watch them take one person, next they come for you, because nobody's going to do anything to stop them. But once we decide to unite and stand up for our rights and our freedoms and what is right, then we'll see change. So don't be scared. Be active, be ready, be prepared. Understand what's going on and why it won't end. And if we don't stop it, then yes, we are looking at 1930s Germany, 1940s Germany again. It's up to us, but we got to make the change. Nobody is coming to save us.